Good morning, everybody, and welcome to our Hangout series. Today, we're going to be discussing building foundations for search success. I'm Arshad Mirza. I'm part of the Mobile Guru team program here at Google. I'm very excited for you to take the time out today and join us as we will be discussing, how to basically, set up some real strong foundations for us to be successful on search and on. As we know, mobile has changed the way consumers are engaging online today. Consumers are constantly fingertips in the exact moment that they want to basically need to find what they're looking for. On an average, we know statistics that people are always engaged, and on an average, consumers are engaging with their mobile phones more and more, almost 150 times a day. However, we are seeing another interesting stat. Despite the fact that consumers are spending more time online than ever, the actual time that users take to make a decision has become way shorter. Decisions are happening quickly, making it more important that customers are today present to display their products, display their services, and make it actually very easy for the potential customers to make the right decisions. And we all know that consumers are best drawn to businesses that can deliver on their needs in the moment. And basically, we need to make sure that these moments that we have and that we have the opportunity to show our products are actually driving results and driving better customer experience as well. So we've actually come up with a new framework to help marketers really make the most out of these moments that consumers are engaging with our services and products today. It's pretty simple. We wanted to basically explain how do we really create compelling ads that meet customers' business goals? How do we complement those ads with multiple options that we have today, like extensions to really enhance our message, at the same time make the most of the real estate that's present for our advertising on Google? And how do we really capture the attention when it really matters? So let's go through these details one by one. There are 5 main action items that are critical for marketers to take in order to basically establish their businesses for search success, right? And under each of these 3 buckets, which is create, complete, complement, and capture, we'd like to discuss some of the points. First, under create, we should look at adopting 3 ads per ad group. Once we've done that, we should look at optimizing our ad rotation settings based on the campaign goals that we have for our products and advertising. Under complement, we should be looking at leveraging the extensions that are universally relevant for marketers, right? We've got multiple extension options available. We should actually pick out the ones that make most sense for our businesses. And of course, we should be looking at the ones that make sense and add the ones that are relevant to our businesses. And under capture, we should be looking at increasing the overall impression share to capture available demand. And we talk about, what are some of those reports that are available for us to make that happen. Let's quickly have a look at the 2 that we've got here, right? And what does success look like if marketers actually follow this framework? Take a moment to look at the ad on the left and understand what's not right with that ad. A few things, right? The first thing is that there's only one ad available to show. Second, the ad copy isn't really optimized. Of course, there are no ad extensions that show up. And budget is constrained, and potentially we are losing out on those impressions. And what's going on with the ad on the right, right? It's pretty much the same, product that we're trying to sell. There are 3 ads available, right? The best, most specific ad available for the query gets shown. We know that. With optimal ad rotation, the ad with the highest chance of generating a click or a conversion will have the opportunity to show up. By using ad extensions, which are available in these ads, as you can see, our ad has more real estate, as I spoke about earlier, and our customers have more important information about the business or products even before they actually click on the ad, making it really easier and compelling for them to click on the ad. Budgets are not constrained, and we are no longer losing out on impressions from a capped budget. Now that we've seen these the differences between these two ads and we've set the tone, let's look at each of the three, or each component of the framework that we've set out to explain in a little bit more detail. The first step in our framework is to create compelling ads that improve our ad relevance and help us meet our business goals. We obviously know that successful marketers are really working hard these days to deliver a compelling message in the right moment to be able to make that right for the customer to help the customer to make that right decision, while they're looking for the product or the service. Our ads, we all know that our ads are the voice for our products and services, right? The more relevant and engaging they are to our customers, the more likely they'll guarantee the results for us. And that's the reason why we recommend that every ad group has at least 3 ads so that you can truly see what message resonates best with your audience. And of course, we can always look at the ones we can run experiments as well to the ones that are working well. We can basically optimize them to show more often. And there are multiple options that we have for us to be able to do that. But as we also saw from the previous slides, adding multiple ads within your ad group works most optimally when you set your ad rotation settings to optimize for clicks or conversions. Most often, marketers would like to drive more traffic to their website, or if they have conversion tracking set up, they want to show the ad that most likely led to that conversion. So as you can see on the slide as well, we can actually go ahead and make an informed decision as to what's driving our business more. So what are we looking at doing here? We're looking at creating, at least as a best practice, we're looking at creating at least 3 ads within each ad group and to either optimize for clicks or for conversions. Ad rotation setting. And by doing that, we can ensure that our message resonates well with our customers. Now let's look at the second aspect within the framework, which is to complement. Now that we've got our ads and creatives ready, it's time for us to look at, how do we actually make the most of the extensions that are available for us to improve improve the relevancy of the ad, 2, to look at, adding more real estate to the ad that we can, and so on and so forth. We all know that ad extensions are a critical way to provide additional information and let people take action directly from the search results. In some of our previous Hangouts, we've spoken about the micro moments where we are trying to engage, where potential customers are engaging constantly with us online. And those are basically the moments that we would love to provide those customers a great experience. And during these moments where potential customers are making rapid decisions, extensions really give our ads more prominence and help the customers get more value and provide a great user experience. For example, there are a few options available that we've got, like call extensions, location extensions, and so on and so forth. There's another added advantage to this. That is, ad extensions make our ads more appealing, often at a lower cost per additional click than the cost of moving up to a position. So how do we actually go ahead and choose the right extension for our business based on the multiple marketing goals that we've got? As we can see, we have a wide range offering of ad extensions for every marketing objective. Whether you want to drive phone calls for your business or sales, regardless of your marketing objective, we highly recommend implementing site links extensions, color extensions, and structured snippets. Once we've done that, we need to make sure to choose a fourth extension that fits our business goal. We also need to remember that we can show up to four extensions at the same time. So it's best to create an ad extension that fits all of our business goals. The other good news is that the best combination of these extensions is automatically determined on an auction by auction basis. So some of the best practices for ad extensions. We need to make sure that we keep the content fresh, relevant, and of highest quality. We should also make sure that we are not really repeating the extensions and watch out for any overlaps. Make sure that we cover the three extensions that I just spoke about, which is site links, structured snippets, and callouts. And to really maximize, look at that fourth extension, which makes absolute sense for our business. We're looking at leveraging the extensions that are universally relevant for all marketers and making sure that on a minimal basis, we add at least one extension that is relevant to our business. Let's move on to the capture segment of the framework. The main goal for capture is for us is to actually be there when customers are looking for us, right? We lose out on a great opportunity if you're not able to be present when potential customers are looking for our products and services. To be successfully doing that, we need to make sure that we are investing in areas that are adding to our business's bottom line. Assuming that this is the case, it's important for us to pay attention to the moments that you could have been present but weren't. What went wrong there, or what didn't we do to be present? We need to understand that, and we need to make a note of that and make sure that we don't really repeat that mistake again. Another important metric is impression share in your AdWords account to help you monitor this. As we know, it's critical for us to pay attention for these moments where our ads were eligible to appear but didn't. Sometimes it's also because of the budget was set too low. It's important to remember that your budget controls how often your ad is shown, sometimes simply also why your ad didn't show. So simply increasing your budget will allow your ads to appear more often at relevant moments when users are looking for your products or services. So really paying attention to your impression share that was lost due to budget is an important way to understand what additional moments are available to you that you missed out on. We just wanted to quickly share these with you and open it up for any questions that you have for us. I also have Clark Kent here, who is in-house product expert on mobile, and we will both be taking questions. We've got a few questions that are coming up here. Before we start answering the questions, I'd also like to share this that you can actually reach out to your Google point of contact in your for your agencies and request for data packs, which actually give you a full view of mobile readiness for for your customers, right? At what stage is the customer in terms of their mobile journey, based on multiple uh, products and signals that we've built out to help you understand better. So please reach out to your agency POC at Google and request that as well. So the first question that we've got here is from Kevin, and Kevin asked, when would we use exact impression share to optimize, if at all? So I'll let Clark answer this question for you right away.
Right. So this is an interesting question because personally, when I was running campaigns, I've never actually optimized for exact match impression share. And the reason being, this really only matters, or this really only gives your campaigns value if you care about that specific keyword and that specific keyword only. If exact match is used to target a very specific keyword string or maybe brand name strings, um, then it makes sense to optimize towards that. But generally, um, the basic form of search impression share should be your best read on your overall, I guess, your overall upside to demand that you can take more on if your campaigns allow. Let me know if that does not answer your question directly via that the same form.
The other question that we've got is from Michael, who asked us, do we have any stats on the shift in searches on mobile over last 12 months? Example, have they increased?
So let me just try and pull up a report. But generally, yes. Um, I think for the last 5 years, mobile has steadily increased in terms of overall volume and share of search impressions versus computer tablet. I don't have the exact share right now, but what I would recommend is, I think a broad level metric will not make a lot of sense. I would recommend that you reach out to your Google point of contact because we can actually give you vertical specific industry trends that will be more actionable, that will be more personalized for your clients. So, say you have a healthcare client, you can reach out to your Google POC, ask them for industry trends for healthcare, and see specifically the keywords that tie to healthcare or pertain to healthcare, um, what the volume trends look like, and how fast they've grown. We can even, I believe that report even shares ad depth, meaning number of ads per impression, growth in CPC, um, and obviously growth in impression and search queries. So I think that would be a more actionable data point than overall um, mobile query growth.
Yeah. We've got 4 more minutes if you guys have any questions.
So, sorry, just to follow up on the last question. I am looking at Australia um, mobile device and computer tablet volume, and as of December 2016, mobile has already surpassed computer tablet volumes. So there are more searches coming from mobile now than there are from computer tablets since December 2016. Our data does not have, I think, yeah, our data doesn't have information for the last 2 months yet, but we will be sure to share that once we have that ready.
So our next Hangout is on the 28th of February, 2017, same time, 11 a.m. And we're actually going to be talking about, our focus area would be to optimize our mobile advertising and how do we basically go ahead and do that. We will focus on M-Speed. We will focus on progressive web apps and accelerated mobile pages. So we look forward to and it's going to be a really interesting discussion. So look forward to having you all again. And time today. Hope this was helpful. We and continue to share information on this community. So it really helps for us to also hear about what you want to hear. What would you like to know more about? What would you like to learn more about? So feel free to post on our Google Plus community on the Mobile Guru program, and we will continue to basically support and continue to basically go ahead and provide as much information on mobile as possible. Thank you again, and thank you for your time, and have a great day.